Hello everybody. Welcome to our new setup. We got the cameras up so you can see us in the flesh.
It's a
I
new season.
It's a new season. Oh hell yeah, it's gonna be amazing. I am JKX and
And
I can
I'm
point.
SBT.
Hell yeah.
Good to be
Alright.
back.
Yeah, it's good to be back. I'm really excited to get into this with you guys and just, chats and sort of talk about what's gonna happen. All right, so we're gonna kick up the I'm gonna kick up the I'm sorry, SBT, help me here. The Google Doc, so that we can have a look.
Google Doc.
so we can have a look. Oh no, that's analytics. Never mind. Wait, hold on a sec. Uh, let's see. Oh my god. All right. Turn cameras up. um.
Jay, stop panicking. Stop
Oh yeah,
panicking.
no. Okay.
Stop
There we
panicking.
go. There we go. All right. So we've got brand new teams this season. We've got some old flames and some, some new ones. So coming back in basically the same form, we have, well, not the same form, but I think what is it? Dark Flame Evil Eye has changed their team name to Dark Flame Cursed Totoro. With Gudetama, Saber, AKTK, and Nosti, old favorites. We have the Powerpuff Boys coming back from last season as the Powerpuff Boys with PP, Cho, and Miku39. AUNSW Wanderers as Chewy, ESP, and Mai. Khan for Fun. Can you confirm that this is the same team as last season?
No, I'm actually fairly sure this is a remixed team. So I think SA has a little bit less of a reach this year, and they've kind of compressed their two previous teams into one like SA All Star team. So I'm expecting big things from this team. No pressure.
All right.
Don't let me down.
Finish off the intros. I've got to fix some audio stuff apparently.
Yeah, so we've got Itchy Richie Fingers, got En Hombre, Ali Cat, Nikosa, Toad, and Warmest Rain. It's a pretty good representation of all the states there. So, and it's a newer team with some players we haven't seen before. I think En Hombre might be the only one who's returning from season 1. So it's yeah, that's going to be a nice team. And so we've got Long John Silver and Junkan Ron. They're our two new UK teams, I believe. I know Junkan Ron is one of the new UK teams. Yeah, like I was speaking with Jay earlier, and she's like, it's really nice to see that we've got so many players for season 2 when you as compared to season 1. But it's also impressive to see how much like reach ARMA has grown now that we've gone international, Mr. Worldwide. Um,
Why?
moving on.
Why would you say that? What the fuck? All right. Keep going.
Moving on, we have Water into Fire. Now this is also a remix team, isn't it? We've got Cheese, Visa, Legius, and Forte, and Tile Dreaming returning from last season. This is also, it looks like a very similar team to last year as well. Atsuki, Jay's team.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Any comments? Any expectations?
Oh, well, we're gonna watch at least one of their games tonight, and so I'll do it. I'll say it then. But
Okay.
have a very generous team willing to work around my commentator schedule, so thank them. We have last season's MVP, Ozball. I think he was last season's MVP. I'm pretty sure.
Did we give out an MVP award?
Well, isn't the top scorer the MVP implicitly?
Oh, okay, yeah. In that case, MVP.
All right.
And finally, Tanya Sensation and Uni Fan Club. Now,
So Tanya Sensation is a completely new team.
yeah,
Me and SBT talked about how we recognize none of these names. Definitely, at least not from last season. So it's gonna be super cool. Fresh blood. We'll see how they do it if they throw a wrench in things. I know Uni Fan Club has 3 familiar members, 5 DC and Frosty Archmage, but I don't know anything about Unistar.
yeah. So if I were a little bit more organized, I would have done plenty of research into these names. I kind of feel like I've done the UK teams an injustice. They're come all the way here to play with us, and I don't know any of them. I don't know any of their strengths, weaknesses. So it's gonna be an adventure to look into. But like, as you've mentioned, we've got like Unistar. There's people like, Eerie, Eerie Starry, Cyber Angel, Nikosar. Even there's just so many new names that we just haven't seen around. So
And we're starting
it's
up.
gonna be a good season. Yeah.
Yeah. So we decided first thing to show the how much Ricci has spread. Well, at least ARMA Team League has spread. We wanted to cover both the UK teams. So we're playing Hanchan 1. So we have Ejong from Longjong Silver. Last ESP from AUNSW Wanderers in the South Seat. I can't read this name. If anyone in the chat can give me what this name is, but this guy from Jung can run. And well, I'll hurry up. And Frosty from Unifan Cup. And already we have a third turn Ricci from Ejong. It's fast.
So like, just at a glance, it's just like, oh yeah, this is only 6-pin. Like, what's the worst that could happen?
No,
But
it's
it's also
3-6
free pin. Yeah. There's free pin in there as well, so that's it's actually kind of tasty.
Yeah, absolutely. Also, yeah, so 3-6 pin, not much more you can ask for. Reach pin through. If you hit the Takame, it's Ipeiko as well. So, and you just shut out a lot of hands here. Like, what are these players going to do? Especially if we're looking at Frosty and okay. Osborne says that the opposite player's name is Shita Mashi no Akari. I'm not remembering all that, so I'm going to call them...
Akari sounds nice.
But we have an Akari, though. Or an Akarin, so, like... Alright, you know what? We'll stick with Akari. Yeah. So we see that Akari and Frosty both have one churn, and they're going to have it. And, look, ESP has also drawn a churn, so they're really shut out of this hand. Like, they're immediately gone.
It's... Yeah, big problem with this is that the reach is so early, it's kind of difficult to read exactly what it is. Like, I'd argue to say it's even impossible to read what it is. And considering they're also, like, it's also dealer. So you could push the door into it, but if you're pushing the door into it, it's very likely the hand's going to end up being at least 12,000. It's not exactly the way you'd want to start the season, so I wouldn't be surprised to see a little bit of defensive play.
Oh, hey! Dora comes out, and now this opens the floodgates. Every other player gets to offload.
And now we're free. So it's a little late. If it came a touch earlier, we might see some, like, spicy play, but the way things are going right now, I'm not surprised that everyone's kind of just continuing to play defensively.
Actually, Frosty had an opportunity there. As soon as they were able to get rid of the churn, they had one away from just getting a K10 of some kind, but they decided to fold properly, and we're late enough, that kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
Unfortunate for Ejong, unable to convert their early Roundman weight. So, yeah, no, they're just stuck with, we're at Ryukyoku, so they just get 1,000 points from everybody, but I get to continue the dealership, not bad.
It's not the worst thing in the world, and, like, arguably speaking, like, not to bag on them or anything, they didn't really do anything for the hand, like, it kind of just came together, but, let me finish. But having an early hand like this is a very nice confidence boost. Like, we all have it. It's just like, it's East 1, we've come into the game for like the first game of the day. We get an early reach. Even if it doesn't connect, it's a very nice feeling.
Alright, so we're getting a confirmation from N Hombre just to call the opposite player Russell. So we'll just call him Russell. Yeah, we'll just call him Russell. Alright, yeah, so we enter in...
I like that.
We enter into East 1-1. We have one Regis stick in the middle. Dora is the red dragon again. I'm sure Cheese will be very happy about that. And just squizzing around the board, we have ESP, who is currently 2 Shanten, but a very nice 2 Shanten. We have pairs of the white dragons from Russell and Frosty, so they're blocking each other out of a Yaku, or at least out of the white dragon part. Edron here has decided to call the 5 bamboo, willing to go Atazuke for the green dragon. And
I kind of like this, actually.
It's very... And, like... Ooh, that's a very nice tile to get.
No, you take this. If you've opened on the 5, you take this. It's very aggressive. you're banking on the last green dragon not being like in the dead wall, obviously, but like the hand itself wasn't really going anywhere. It would have been very difficult to convert on its own. So going Atazuke Green Dragon here is actually,
Oh, that's a very nice south draw from ESP. So I think the big thing was for me that the 4 bamboo had come out instead of the 1 bamboo, right? Oh, unfortunately 9 pin does come out. John cannot win on that, but it's alright. They can just skip it and hopefully get it another time. But yeah, so what? Oh,
it's interesting.
Yeah, so I'll finish with it. So since the 4 bamboo came out instead of the 1 bamboo, and Yizhong was able to take it, Yizhong is more able to fake a Tanyao or Simple's hand, right? If a 1 bamboo had been called, well, then the hand becomes a lot more suspicious, but like perhaps just from the outside looking in, you can't quite tell that this hand is Atazuke waiting on the green dragon. It still could be Tanyao.
I think the other point to note is that also none of the Dora have been discarded yet, so you're also threatening to just have Red Dragon. Yeah. So like, looking at it from ESP's perspective, they've got a very nice hand. Can't really work with it. You've seen them break the 5-6 pin absolutely got the shape, and they're just folding now.
And we see ESP cutting the south, out of an anchor of the south because they can't cut the Red Dragon.
Yeah, and you just see how much pressure like Yizhong is just, applying. There's two early calls that look, it could be Tanyao, right? It could be Tanyao Red.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, or it could be this. And, relatively small, but it could have also been Red Dragon, which is like what, 16, 18k?
Yeah.
Potentially. Yeah.
More likely 12,000, but yeah.
More likely 12, but possibly 18.
Yeah. So very nice for Yizhong, able to grab that green dragon. Sumos for 1,300 all, putting them into a nice little lead as we head to East 1-2. We're starting the hum, but ooh, and Yizhong has decided to get rid of the green dragon now. Perhaps thinking that the hand looks speedy enough that they don't want to keep a deadweight green dragon on their hand?
Possibly, yeah. It could also just be that, I've got my points, I don't really need to push for points now. But yeah, it's a fairly early discard, I think.
Yeah, East 1, and you're only on 32,000. It's a bit dodge to say whether you don't need the points anymore, but I do understand your point. We do see ESP here holding on to the green dragon rather than releasing it after turn 2, and it's very likely because ESP has a very awkward hand. Like, what are you gonna do with this hand? Nothing.
I think you'd be lucky to Tenpai there. Like, that hand's kind of sad.
Yeah, just a little bit sad.
You see Frosty with an opportunity here. Yeah, it does call Tenpai now, 5-8 pin.
Very nice.
Not the most expensive hand in the world, but pushes dealership off of Yizhong. So, what more can you ask for, really?
Also, like, it's one of those things where even if it's not a lot of value, you're always at a slight disadvantage when you're not the dealer because the dealer's hands are worth so much more. So you can find a quick way to shut down hands, and you know what?
Yeah,
take it, and it's a good weight as well. I mean, for as early as you got this, 2-sided weight, not bad. 1 pin pop. Oh, Yizhong going.
I'm not sure if I like this.
Wait, Yizhong going big boy here, pawning the 1 pin, going for Honitsu. Interesting. They're gonna, so they're fully exchanging. Oh, Tenpai.
Wait, I said they'd be lucky for Tenpai. We looked away for one moment.
Yeah.
This is like, what, reach Pinfu?
Yeah, reach Pinfu, but that's not bad, Not bad
it's
at
respectable.
all. Yeah. Oh, and we see that, it pushed Frosty off of their hand. They drew the 2-man into the 3-man Rishi, and they were not willing to cut the...
Shinitsu?
Oh, crap. Yeah, Chinitsu.
But yeah, Frosty, only red. No, not really much of a reason to push into Richi this early in the season. Well, game 1 in the season, even.
Ooh, 6-pin draw here for... Oh, wait. I just noticed that Russell Tenpai'd.
Yeah, Russell is indeed Tenpai. 3-6 pin. And
Unfortunately,
yeah.
E Junkie will deal in, so deals into Tanya Dora 2, dealing into 3900. After E Jong called the 8 pin, going for Chinitsu, waiting on just the 3 pin. Scary 12,000, but it would have been a very crappy wait.
Yeah. Trying to squeeze through some kind of Suji trap there, probably. 6 pin, hopefully 3 pin is safe. 6 pin into like an existing reach though is, I don't know, feels a little dodgy. So East 2 now, ESP dealership, fairly, actually very shaped hand. One completed shape and lots of Mentsu, so very nice hand coming together there. And Russell, looking at this hand, I'm kind of tempted to just shove the Chinitsu.
Mm.
And
Yeah.
the way they're playing it right now is natural enough. Like looking in, you wouldn't get all too suspicious yet. So, that's unfortunate. Yeah, so
Yeah.
hand coming together for them.
Yeah, yeah, it's one of those things where like you can maybe get like a really valueless bad weight Tenpai, or you just go for the open Shinitsu and pray, and even maybe suppress other people out of the hands. That would not be too bad whatsoever. Ooh, Tuso draw gives ESP a massive Ishan 10. 1, 2, 3, 4 man, 6, 7, 8, 9 so. And it'll be Rishidora 1 if they can get it, so. Oh,
Yeah,
Russell.
at this point you kind of just go, but like the way they've been discarding, I'd be a little bit suspicious now. I feel.
Oh, Tenpai here.
There's Tenpai, not the Pinfu way, unfortunately, but
Just waiting for
there is a Tanyao Takume there.
Yep, waiting for the 6-9 bamboo. Oh, and Frosty does deal the 9 bamboo right into the Iphuts. Reach Iphuts Dora 1. Ura will make this massive.
Ura would make a very sad Frosty.
Yeah, no Ura, but 7,700 for ESP is huge. That's very nice.
Very nice hand. Oh, quick chi here. What are we looking at? The green dragon pair.
Oh,
2 Doras.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to go for green 2 Dora, but unfortunately their green is paired off by Ejong's green over here. So unless Ejong decides to get rid of the pair of green dragons, Russell may be drowning on dry land soon.
Yeah, I don't really see many other options for Russell. Actually, I don't see any other options for Russell. So it's gonna be they're basically just gonna pray Ejong misclicks a green dragon, I feel. Otherwise, we've also got a white dragon pair for Frosty. Frosty has shown that they're not hesitant to open. So if the fourth white comes out, I wonder if they'd take it.
Yeah.
Hand's quite fast but valueless, so they actually might consider it.
Ooh. Okay. So we're seeing an awkward situation coming up here. Ejong has also decided that they're willing to go Atozuke waiting on the green. And so this mochi situation between Russell and Ejong might give them both disaster, because if we look on our right, ESP is getting very close to a very scary looking Tenpai.
The thing I'm noticing about these players, oh boy,
got there.
Yeah, that's just full tempo, isn't it?
Yeah, it's. I'm pretty sure this is just.
It's 7S7 pin. It looks like. I know. I haven't actually touched Mahjong in a long time.
It's a Kanchan 8 pin at the very least. The Ipeiko. Pretty sure.
Yeah, spot the weight, lads.
It's a Kanchan 8 pin at the very least. I think it's just. Oh yeah, it's a 5-8 pin though, because I think it's Pinfu. Yeah. So Pinfu, Dora 1, 2,900 to ESP. Interesting Dharma, but it is what it is. Over. Apparently on another table we missed a Patsutsumo Baiman followed by a dealer double re.
Oh, that's kind of disgusting.
That's a little bit disgusting.
That sounds. I'd be tilted. I'm actually kind of tilted just hearing it. I'm not even in the game.
All right. So,
Anyway,
yeah. So we enter
East
another.
2-2.
Yeah, East 2-2. Entering another hand here. You see that ESP is giving a very Honetsu looking hand with the pair of chuns and the pair of nans and not very good shapes in the other colors.
Yeah.
Skips the chun. Ooh, okay. Not willing to open up for it. All right, all right.
Yeet.
Early Ricci here for Russell, waiting on the one pin north. North is one cut, so it's super deadly. Oh, oh wait.
Yeah, with nah, I think they're just out.
Yeah, I think
There's
that's
like
okay.
there's enough of a buffer for ESP to work with. Like there's no it's early in the game. So like hypothetically speaking, let's say Russell like summons a Mungun or something here. There's plenty of time to recover.
Right.
And your hands even like you take the pawn on the red there, you know, take one step closer to a very awkward hand. There's not I don't say there's all too much reason to push that, I'd feel. So I actually like this approach from ESP. Skipping the red dragon initially though is interesting, I feel, but after the reach, I think it's pretty clear cut.
All right, all right. You know, fair enough, fair enough.
Mm.
So, we do also know that Russell, if they can sumo it, will get Sananko, so that'll make it an instant Mungun, which is very, very nice. That
You know,
oh,
might as well. Oh!
ah,
Okay, never mind.
gives him Soladora. Gives him Soladora. That's pretty good.
Yeah. So we're looking at like reach door at the minimum here now as well. That's not bad.
With at least
North,
50 Fu.
yeah, and North is Yika's tile to draw right now as well, because like most players in this league, I feel will just shove the North if they find it.
Well, that is true for how early it is, but as it gets later and later, people will start suspecting like why didn't the North come out, right? So like,
Yeah.
in the first row, I could believe that like you shove the North immediately because you don't have enough information, but like as we enter this, right, if someone draws a North, they're gonna be like, well, why didn't anyone else cut the North, but they were willing to cut like say what Ejong here did and cut the Seven Mons, right? It's like it's suspicious. The tile is so safe that since no one cut it, it loops around to being dangerous. It does seem like everyone is out though. I don't really
Kind
see
of like
anything
kind of
active.
like the West in Ejong's hand actually right now.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah, it looks safe, but it also looks kind of yikes.
Yeah. Although West is only one left, so Hellweight is a bit hard. Oh, okay. Well, Russell's down to one weight, but yeah, still won the wall. Still won the wall.
Actually, what does Frosted cut here? Like, is there an obviously safe tile in the hand?
No. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think that was an obviously safe.
I think they would have had to use some kind of deductive reasoning.
Oh no! All right, no outs left for Russell.
Yeah, so unfortunately, no Sananko draw here.
Yeah, and I think everyone's got a safe tile. Or safe-ish tile. And yeah, we do go to Ryukyoku. Russell does rake 1,000 points from everybody. Moving us along to East 3-3 with one Reacher stick in the middle. Moving us along to the next round. Let's see, how do we look here?
Well, you've got two Dora for Russell. The problem with his hand is that actually half of it looks very pretty. The other half is kind of sad, and you've ended up in a mochi situation with ESP, and I'm actually very interested to see whether or not Russell will open on like a 2-mon here. So far from what we've seen from them is that they're pretty willing and pretty aggressive with opening their hand. So I'm very interested to see if they're going to end up, kind of stranded on dry land again.
We've run into a lot of mochi situations here because, like, I feel like this Hanchan at least 2 or 3 times so far have been people drawing off other people's, like, pair of Yakuhais, and it's actually mattered, Like, people were building towards Atazuke, waiting for, the other side. Chitoi Ishan 10 for Frosty, Tanya Chitoi Aka 1. Ishanten also for ESP, needing the 7-man or the 2-5 pin for reach draw 1.
Yeah. Do you reach if you wait on the 7-man here?
I mean, I do, but ESP has shown to be more of a conservative player with their reaches.
Definitely.
So we'll see what they decide. Ooh, 3-pin draw. Okay, 3-pin.
Is that actually as pretty as it looks?
What, Frosty's hand?
Yeah.
Oh no, it's Shitoi. Oh, they got
Oh,
tempo.
well, yeah, it's there.
Yeah.
That's good enough.
Yeah. Oh, Chitoi does decide to reach it. Waits on the 7-pin. Reach Tanyao Chitoi Dora 1. If they sim it, it will be a Haneman, and if they hit Ura, it'll be a Baiman.
Ijong look posturing a little defensively here. It still has that chance to just loop around back in Senpai though.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
there we go, yeah. Unlikely to reach though, I feel, yeah, no reach here.
Oh, right. Yeah, Ijong's Tempai. Winning on the 5.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh. Well, okay, never mind. I thought maybe they could loop around to Tanya, but they're not going
to. That doesn't change anything.
That doesn't change anything. Unfortunate.
That change anything? I don't think it does.
Yeah, probably not.
Yeah, wise fold there, I'd say.
Alright, we got 1 out left in the wall on the 7-pin.
I wonder why they chose the 7-pin. Or, like, any of the pins. Yeah. Like, was it a case of, like, they weren't sure if they wanted to hard commit to, like, Chitoi? Because I feel like 2-man would have been a much better option.
They would have been free turn on the... Well, yeah, no, I think I agree with... Yeah, it's a bit weird because the hand was kind of solidifiedly Chitoi, but it looked like it might have had a hope to not be Chitoi.
Yeah, like it was Chitoi looking and potentially maybe like a reach pin for your peg.
Oh, the high take! The high take!
You know what? They just read the wall. Like I'm obviously not very proficient at wall reading.
So they got it. All right, reached Sumo Chitoi Tanya high take Dora 1. No Ura, unfortunately, but does end up with a 3,000 6,000. Ooh, that's a big boy.
Yeah, Frosty just read ahead and was like, "Yeah, I know the 7-pin's right here. I'll pick it up later."
I'll pick it up at the end.
Yeah, like just elaborating like one last point for that hand, where it's just like the 7-pin's so close to the Dora that it's like, would anyone discard it? So yeah. But anyway, though, East 4 now. We're almost halfway through the game. Frosty's finally got a dealership.
This game's going very slow compared to normal pacing of games. We're already half an hour and only halfway through.
Well, there's been a lot of stacks. Like,
oh yeah, a lot of
Ijong had 2 repeats. ESP had 2 repeats.
Not only that, but a lot of Ryukokus as well. Lots of more kind of slow-paced kind of gameplay.
Yeah, we definitely went all the way to the end on a couple of those hands.
Oh, that's an amazing 5-man draw. Puts them in a very nice Ishanten from Frosty. Ishanten for Ijong as well. We might see some fireworks happen really soon.
I feel like Ijong is kind of floating like a hidden Sunshocker here. If you pick up a 9-man, what do you do? Or if you pick up a 2, so what do you do? Do you reach? No reach.
Doesn't choose to reach you. Chooses to keep the 2 Dora Dama, hoping to maybe draw an 8-man, go for Sunshock. Oh!
Tasty. Tasty!
I guess we take it.
Direct demoralization is the plan.
Alright, I guess we're moving on to South with that Tsimo Dora. 1k, 2k. Look at how close these points are. No one's really pulled out ahead in the East round.
Yeah, like there've been a couple of like just large hands, but they've kind of just jockeyed the points back and forth from one another. But yeah, we're going to South, a very tight game. Ijong 2 Dora, seat wind as well. Very fast. Yeah, 3 Dora now, very fast hand coming together for Ijong, so quite big.
But ESP is faster, already Tempo in the 5-8 pin for Chun Haku. And the good thing about ESP is that they're making it very difficult for Frosty. But for Frosty or Ejong to cut the Hatsu, so they may interrupt their own efficiency in order to let that go, while ESP gets this hand to shut out second place's dealership. So very nice, like kind of. Oh, Tenpai is Ejong does cut it. All right, not faltering in the face of danger here, and does get rewarded immediately with its sumo on the east. East Dora 3, sumo 12,000 points. You got it.
It's kind of gross.
Yeah, kind of gross, but hey, you know what? We talked about no pack leader. Now we got a pack leader. Ejong's pack leader right now.
You know what this was, right? This was like, when you play Mario Kart and someone like you've just got the pack right at the start of the race, and then suddenly you're all the way in the lead. This is what happened with Ejong, right? They just got the correct set of items to just smash them into the lead. So yeah, very big Mungun. On a sumo there as well. For Ejong, like a sumo there is actually pretty important, just because you kick everyone else down while you jump up ahead. So now it's it's still South 1. It's still quite a fight to take first place, but it's also he's set up the fight for like second and third here as well.
Oh, that's a very nice 3-so draw here for Ejong. Gonna be Ishan 10 on a reach pin Dora 1 probably, if they can get it.
It's very wide weight as well, so very nice hand for them. Dora's still alive actually,
and is suffering in Frosty and Russell's hand here. Russell does have the potential to go for 2-3-4 Sanshoku if they can get that 3-so, but we'll see if they can get the 3-so. And Frosty here has the ability to call out that green dragon and just go for a shutdown. Ooh, 4-man draw here puts them into 2 Shanten away.
Oh, 5-pin there, still holding on to the Dora.
Doesn't yet want to get rid of it, or alternatively doesn't want to get themselves into trouble, so they don't want to like.
It is a little suspicious here.
Nice 5-pin draw here, waiting on the 4-7, so does choose to Dharma.
Yeah.
Wow.
Probably not.
That surprises me.
Now I don't know. Something told me to expect a Dharma there.
Perhaps it's the wide point gap.
Yeah, it's probably probably actually a mixture of a lot of things. Like wide point gap is definitely one, but there's also Dora. Like Dora is still alive.
Oh, but Dora's no longer alive now. We see a Dora come out and it has been pawned off.
Yeah.
Still decides to take the Dharma, and does win pin for Dora 1, 2,900 points right off of Russell, moving us along to South 1 2. Ooh, this is a very nice hand. 2 Dora, very nice shapes. Ooh, Ejong's got receipts, but Russell here, if we look at the opposite, has a pair of the whites, the pair of the reds, and a pair of east, and can go for a Honetsu, and does choose to go for the Pinzu Honetsu. If we look around the board a little bit, ESP 2 Shanten away, but a few awkward shapes they want to fill out. They want to fill out that 3-man shape a lot. Like, I would really enable them to have a hand. Oh, or get the 5-man.
You don't need to fill that shape out anymore.
And oh my god, everyone's hand just transformed in the last few draws. Jesus.
Yeah. I feel like I want to say that Ejong had the advantage there, just because like Russell's hand does look very, very fast and very threatening. But if you look at what they have left, never mind, it suddenly got a lot better. But if you had a look at what they had left, it was very difficult to work around what they had. You have to find the red dragon pair, and you have to find something to link with the 4 or the 8-pin, and then you have to finish that shape. But getting to pawn the red dragon and finding a connecting shape on the 4-5-pin there is pretty advantageous.
Ejong here drawing a 7-man, improving that Manzu shape, but unwilling to get rid of the 1-2 so, because I believe they don't want to lose their Ishant. Oh, interestingly, they get rid of the 2-pin. I'm confused.
is there a defensive line that we're missing? Like, that's the only thing I can see. Like, they're seeing something defensive that we're not. But yeah, the 2-3 pin is a very strange discard choice there, I feel. Um,
Yeah. Oh, getting the green dragon might just shut out Ejong out of this hand.
yeah, I'd honestly be surprised if they cut the green dragon here, I feel. Considering the way they've been playing so far, the way they're probably thinking right now is that I've got such a point lead that there's no reason to push the green dragon. And that's valid.
Yeah.
It's a very, very yikers chance there.
So we do see that in the meantime, ESP did get into Tenpai, waiting for the 4-7 pin for Reach, Pinfu, Dora 2, and still got 4 outs in the wall. So man, they've got a lot of live outs as they're entering the third row here, and a Mangan Sumo will give them a really nice shot in getting first place. It'll close that gap off really quickly.
See Russell just posturing a little defensively here. You know, probably, like, I wouldn't be surprised if they're still looking for ways to wheel into Tenpai. But yeah, things aren't looking all too good for them. They're out of actually, they still have the 5 pin. Yeah, there's still 5 pin to bail them out, but they're definitely running out of options very quickly here. That's unfortunate. That's an unfortunate draw.
It is. Still 3 more outs here for ESP. Where are these 4-7 pins? Oh my god. Oh wait, is it 3? Yeah, it's 3 outs. Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 3 outs. And Frosty's hand just unfortunately not coming together here. It did look very nice at one point.
But it didn't come together in time. And doesn't... Oh, okay, still got 1. Sorry, I need to breathe myself. I need to calm myself. There's still got 1 draw left. Could be another Haite, you know? Double Haite in the same Hanchan.
Oh, green. Yeah? Has it been discarded? Okay, it has. Okay, ESP chucked it. I was like, whoa.
Yeah, ESP chucked the green.
What?
So yeah, unfortunately, ESP not able to get their hand, which is going to be a pretty sucky situation. They really needed that Mangan to have a much easier time getting first. Obviously, they haven't lost their chance of getting first, but, you know, getting a Mangan Sumo on first dealership would have been very, very nice. And
yeah.
Just, there are a lot of weights left as well, and just on dead wall, unfortunately.
At this point, it's definitely a game of just mental fortitude. Like, you really just got to look forward. You know, don't really think about that, you know, that hand that could have connected. You know, really think about that, you know, this hand and how you're going to maximize your dealership value, I feel. This hand is kind of a contrast from last one.
Yeah.
The only person with a really nice looking
Oh
hand,
my god, that 5 Sudra is disgusting.
Oh
my god.
With a really nice looking hand is Russell, and that, you know, that's just proved it.
Yeah.
Reach here. What are we looking at? It's like
6-9 oh, it's actually more than
6-9, 6-9-8.
Yeah, 6-9 8 so yeah. This is kind of filthy. Hoping to get the 6-8 so, but 8 so is already dead, and there's only 1 6 left.
Yeah, there's 9.
Just Sumo's on a 9. Reach Dora 1 is Reach Sumo Dora 1. Another Ura? No Ura, but hey, you know what? 1,000, 2,000, we'll take it and we'll move on. You know?
Yeah. This is where, like, I just mentioned maybe not even 30 seconds ago, but mental fortitude really comes into play here. Like, for the ESP especially, it's like, okay, maybe I've lost my chance at first place, but now's not a time to get tilted, because, you know, you haven't secured second yet.
Yeah.
Third's on your tail, and fourth is, like, really close on their tail, so you don't want to waver for just a moment.
Look at Frosty's hand. It's actually disgusting. I mean, Ejong's hand is also pretty disgusting as well. They're already like Ishan 10 for a Reach Dora 1, but like Frosty's hand looks potentially like deadly.
This is like, as Frosty, this is exactly what you want.
Yeah.
You know, a very, very wide pin through style way, very, you know, with
It's
a
got
couple
4
Dora
Dora.
here and there in it. Yeah.
4 Dora, super expensive. Like this is the dream for Frosty and
What was our term for it? Magpie? Yeah, magpie.
what do you mean our? It's your term, SPT.
What do you
What do
mean?
you mean?
Tenpai?
Oh my god, 2-5
Yeah.
wait. Alright, Pin Fedora 4. Wait.
Uh,
Sumo.
E Ejong is suddenly in a little bit of danger here. Yeah.
Pin Fedora 4. Sumo. Ooh. Sumo will be a Hanuman, and we do see that Russell has Tenpai Nan Chanta waiting on the 1 pin. Dead, unfortunately.
Yeah, where like there's a lot of things that can go wrong for Ejong here, I feel. Like Tenpai is deceptively bad here.
Oh,
Yeah,
there it is.
Yeah, there it
Oh,
is.
that hurts. Alright, Pin Fu Dora 4. 8,000 point swing, and look at that. Look at this point landscape, you know? Even despite all we knew about what happened, Ejong is suddenly in danger of losing their first place.
Yeah, now's not that wasn't the greatest time to lose.
Yeah, absolutely.
8,000 directly to a direct competitor.
Exactly, yeah. Oh my god. Oh my god. Look at Frosty. Frosty's picking it up.
Yeah, that's
Oh.
this is exactly what if you're playing on the ladder and stuff like this is what you worry about.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, all the way in South for second place second place. Jeez.
Oh my god.
Alright, so
okay, no, look, Ejong's trying to shut it down. She's the 3-man out of their Penchan. Gonna try and go Atazuke on the Chun. Oh, and Frosty's responding in kind. Ends up waiting Tenpai for Tan Yao only. Doesn't want Ejong to shut this hand down. Wants to have another hand where they can make something a bit more expensive, probably.
yeah, Frosty definitely has the advantage here. You know, they're already there. The hands, the hand can wait on anything. Ejong is limited to finding the red dragon at some point. And Frosty's hand, like, the weight can still evolve. Like, it can still get better.
Yeah. Oh, 7 pin. Okay. Now let's look at ESP over here, who has the confirmed Ipeiko and 2 Dora. I think they still have a chance to snatch... Oh. Why is this so spicy?
There's only 1 4-pin left.
There's only 1 4-pin, and we are playing with a Tamahane, so if 4-pin does come out, we will end up with... Oh, okay.
Alright, so Chitoy Reach waiting on Dora, and then Reach on 369 Mun?
Yep.
Confusion?
Yep. 369 man, Reach Dora 1.
What do you think Frosty does here? Like, Frosty has the push, right?
I don't know. I really don't.
Yeah.
This is hard.
Because you don't want 4th, but at the same time, you don't want to slip to 3rd.
Okay.
Well, you don't want to slip to 3rd. It'd be shit to slip to 3rd.
Oh, you part Sumo from Russell! Or Reach parts Sumo, Dora. 1 will make it a Haneman.
That's second already, though.
Yeah, that's second already. And hey, Russell... I don't... What happened? I'm really confused about what happened this Hanchan.
It's a blink and you'll miss it, though. So, like, leading up to it, we had Ejong in first place. Then, I don't even remember what happened anymore. Like, the point swings are insane. There are a lot of point swings there.
Yeah. All right. I think we. Oh, is Ejong Genesis?
Is it Genesis?
Is it Genesis? I'm sorry. I didn't know if it was Genesis or not.
No, it's not, right?
Well, Genesis is in the call.
Oh, he's been here for a while.
Oh, it's okay, never mind. Never mind. It's not Genesis. I thought everyone would recognize Genesis as Tenho ID. All right. Yeah. All right. We're gonna come on to the stream with the winner, Ejong. Hello, Ejong or Waffless or Waffice. What do you prefer?
You can choose. You can call me Elliot, which is my real name if you want. It doesn't actually have a pronunciation. The word.
Oh.
So the name comes from when I was a kid by the gerbil that I called waffles. Okay, but I didn't know how to spell it. and that sort of became my alien. But most people pronounce. I have always pronounced it waffless. Okay.
Okay,
But
okay.
then it's sort of yeah. It doesn't really. Everyone just changed. Most people say waffle. So I'm going to be honest because they read the L as an I.
Okay, okay. All right. I need to
All
figure
right.
out which one
Yeah.
was.
So let's just start off. It's a very
yeah,
nice game
go
you
ahead.
played there. Like very solid, I feel.
Oh, thank you.
How did you feel about like your first game? Were there any points in the game where you felt like things were going awry, or did you just feel like you were in control the entire time?
I'm going to genuinely be honest, okay? The entire South half I thought was an embarrassment from me. Okay, I was really disappointed with that. South second particularly, I shit myself. Oh, so can I swear on stream?
Yeah,
Is
just
that
do
okay?
it. I do it all the
Yeah.
time.
We're
I
Australian.
I made 3 misplays. They were all small, but I'm going to be honest. So East 4. So I can't remember exactly all the details.
You can
but
come into
East
the
4
stream. I've got a log up, so we can have a look at
Oh
it.
shit, that's nice.
Yep, come in.
Okay, cool. So East 4, it went well. Okay, and then
Yeah.
after that, I was kind of just so elated that I kind of was just riding the high, and then my brain just wasn't working.
Yeah, right.
So the final round. Oh, sorry. Is this? Yeah. So the final round. I went. So I was a bit worried. Okay. So I had the. I had 2 red dragons. Okay, and I originally thought. So I called to create the 1, 2, 3 man sequence because my logic was.
Oh wait,
okay, by
sorry.
keeping
I'm gonna,
6
wait. What?
This is in South 4.
I
South 4,
thought you were referring to East 4. Alright, South 4. Alright, let's get South 4. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
sorry,
yeah.
sorry, no, sorry.
No, okay. Oh, yeah, you called the 1, 2, 3, 1. Yep. Yep.
So I called on the 3 red, okay,
Yep.
because I thought by keeping the 6 man behind, I could imply that I was going for a straight. So I don't know the English names.
Yep, that's fine.
I
That's
can't pronounce the Japanese
Oh,
names.
like-
so-
Yeah, no,
Like
just
like a
go.
one-
what's a night?
Just go with whatever you're vibing. Don't worry. We'll work with it.
Oh yeah, so I thought I could bait. So I thought I could either bait out the red dragon or maybe bait out the. I mean, when I drew that, okay, I could bait out the 4 pin. My main thing was, from what I understand, this may not be correct anymore, but at least at one point when I did research into this, the average amount of hand to reach you with in a red 5's game was 3. So as soon as the guy on my right reached, I knew he probably wasn't gonna overtake me. So that was the point. I was like, I could still be overrun here, but I've kind of got first place to get as long as I just fold with the red dragons, which I sort of kept, as a kind of a defensive sort of out effectively.
Yeah.
I don't traditionally play red 5's games.
Okay.
I typically play on Ron 2 and just do no red 5s.
Okay.
So I found the entire experience incredibly stressful.
Yeah.
With red 5s, the game can be overturned so easily. When I dealt into the Mangan, I was mainly focusing on the guy across from me, who I'm pretty sure was going for a half flush. I think that was 3, South 3, I think.
Yep, there we go.
Yeah. Wait, what was he going for? Because I didn't know. I didn't think he was going for Shanta because he discarded so many honors and terminals like straight at the start. So I rolled Shanta out, and I'd also rolled Sanshoku out because he'd cut the
The
oh, no,
one
hang on,
bamboo?
did he not?
The
Oh,
one bamboo
so I,
over?
I thought, I mean, it was a bit of a stretch, but I had it open as a possibility.
Yeah.
But like I was pretty sure he was going for half flush, okay? Because he discarded so many terminals and honors very soon, especially honors, okay?
Yep.
And then he called, right, and then he cut the 3 pin. All right, did I misremember that? Because then I was like, he's definitely going for half flush. So then I was like, I just have to fold out of this, and then I dealt into the guy on my right. Kind of unavoidable. A Mangan feels far more embarrassing in a game without red 5s when there's so many more Dora out there. Like it's so much. Yeah, no, I probably shouldn't have taken it as hard as I did. But at that point, I was proper tilted. I was really stressed.
So it's interesting you talked about how you play more Ron 2, because actually, for me, there were a lot of times where I was wondering why you would Dharma, because you had a good weight early on, but it was probably already decent value, and maybe it was an instant kind of thing. So.
Oh, sorry. I'm going to be honest. I don't know what the term Dharma means. I apologize.
Oh, Dharma means when you don't decide to reach you, right?
Oh yeah. So okay. So
As an example, like this scenario.
Yeah, I think this was a mixture between. So that 2 reasons. Okay. Firstly, probably because of I mostly play east, so I cut a south wind at a point I shouldn't have, because I mostly play east only. So I instinctively put the South win as less value effectively. So stuff like that, I think maybe just conditioning from Ron 2 effectively. So like on this, because I play East half, I think going for the kind of Yami, just don't Ricci, just let them deal in.
Okay.
I also have had the most disgusting run of bad luck on Ron 2 recently. To the point where I just don't trust the Reach anymore. I just don't trust it, okay? I'm not going for it. It never works out. I'm not doing it. So yeah, I think I played 2 defensively. And I think, so the guy across from me and the guy to my right, were both very high ranked on Tenno. I don't play much on Tenno, my rank's pretty bad.
Yeah.
But so they were reaching a lot. So at the start, I was like, "Hang on, am I doing something massively wrong? Should I be reaching a lot more here?" I was like, "What am I doing? Why are they so good?" But it ended up all right in the end. We'll see how the second game goes. Because I've got one more today.
Yeah, but actually, since you're here and you are one of the new UK teams, I thought, would you like to introduce yourself? How'd you hear about ARMA League, that kind of stuff? You know, like, you know, hit us up. You know, how'd you hear about the competition? Did someone point us out? What made you interested in it? You know, all that good stuff.
Oh, so I'm Elliot. I've played quite a few tournaments in the past. Sort of the kind of sort of UK-ish ones. I also did the World Ricci Championship online festival thing.
Yeah,
I did quite well in the end. I think I was second reserve for the finals in the end for that. Which was my first tournament.
Very
nice.
nice.
I was quite pleased with that. I heard about it through the Jankenron UK server.
Okay.
I spied it on there, and I was like, "This looks fun." I'm gonna be honest, okay? The friends who I'm playing with haven't played as much Mahjong as me, okay? But they've been playing because I really enjoy it. So I've sort of been forcing them to, okay? To see how well they do. Okay, I believe in them. I'm cheering them.
Okay.
I have faith.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, 2 of them are playing tomorrow. So that's fun.
All right, that sounds good. And so this is okay. So is there like a little bit of friendly competition? Because we have the other team, which is Junk and Ron, which, you know, they've taken the UK club namesake. You know, you feel like you wanna be like, you know, I can take, you know, we can take you guys down. You know, you guys might have taken the name, but we're gonna sweep you guys. Is there a bit of friendly competition here?
None at all. I played against 2, well, actually 3 of them. Probably all of them in the past. Okay, I'm going to be honest. I think we're going to get creamed. To be fair. However, I should go with more confidence. Okay, we can do this.
You can do this.
Yeah. I'm more of a lurker on that server. I more use it just to keep tabs on the news rather than, you know, to actually talk.
Yeah. Well, I think that, like, you know, you should be encouraged. You know, even just in general, UK came out on top. You know, you came first, Junk and Ron came second. Yeah, like.
So was there a Jank and Ron player in that?
Yeah.
Lobby?
Yeah. Your opposite player.
In that game?
Your opposite player was a Junk and Ron player. We called them Russell because that's what.
Was it?
It's the one with all the kanji. We called them Russell because that's what.
Oh, I know. Yeah. So I'm gonna be honest. He was the person I was actually supremely worried about going in. I was surprised. In one we did play a game together, okay? And he fucking annihilated me, okay? Like it was an absolute smashing, okay? But I guess it balances out in the end, hopefully.
Yeah. All right, but yeah, you did an awesome showing. You know, getting yourself a really nice, solid first place. You know, and especially in the UMA setting, getting a first place in general is already a huge plus 40, plus 50, something ridiculous like that. And so yeah, good showing, good effort, and we're really glad to watch your game. You've been a pleasure to interview.
Oh, thank you. Hopefully we'll speak again. Hopefully this won't be my only win. But no, it was lovely. And thanks for the tournament. It's a great. I've really enjoyed it so far.
Yeah, no worries. Good. Best of luck for your team in the next round. You know, hopefully, Long John Silver can come out with a double first today. You know.
Yeah, hopefully. But no, thank you guys.
All right,
best
luck in your next game.
Bye.
Alrighty. Hey, and that ends off the first Hanchan set of the round. We do have another Hanchan coming up, so we're going to quickly brief the scores before we move on. So, alright, yes. SPT, you have the spreadsheet link directly, right? I can't really share the screen very well.
Yeah.
So, we do have the winners of the Hanchans being Long John Silver's Ejong, who you just heard in the interview. Tile Dreaming's Gwills with 78.6. What the hell happened over there?
It's impressive.
And Powerpuff Boys' Miku with 67.2. Alright.
Also quite impressive.
Yeah, so these are some very aggressive first places taken from the other two tables, and Yeah, oh my god. This is. I mean, obviously, it doesn't really mean much. Well, I would say at all yet, right? We've got 12 weeks, but it's a nice start. Nice good confidence boost if you can just sort of, smack around the other players a little bit.
Yeah, it's what's the M League term for this? Like a rocket start?
I don't know what the link for this is, but
Yeah,
yeah,
they've definitely revved the engines here. They've
yeah, yeah.
you know stamped the foot down. We're not not pushovers. We will take a couple points. Yeah, I'm very
Absolutely.
very impressed with those scores, and I'm very interested to see where we go from here.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right, so games are starting on the hour, and then after that, we're going to be having. It'll be a 5 minute delay before the next set of games starts. So I think we're going to take a small. Wait, the game start on the hour, right? I didn't get that wrong.
On the hour, 5 minutes from now.
Yeah, and then there's a 5 minute delay for spectating. So we will come back in about 10 minutes. We will be watching game. I'm gonna call it set one of Hanchan 2. So our next game will be watching Nosti, Forte, AVGH, and Osball. Please stay tuned. We'll be right back. Plenty more Jong to come. All right, see you guys soon. Hello. Welcome back. Hope you guys have missed us too much. We've rugged up because it is very cold here, apparently. I didn't realize it's supposed to be so cold.
It's
But
actually quite chilly today.
but yeah, so we are going to be spectating this game. We have Nosti in the east seat, AVJ. I'm gonna call him AV because I can't think of anything better.
I was thinking AV as well.
Yeah, AV in the south seat, Forte in the west seat, and Osball in the north seat. Yeah, it's some pretty exciting stuff. Nosti, one of our big, very good players. Oswald, last year's MVP. AV, new blood, and I don't remember too much about Forte, but they were definitely there last season, so that's because they've got the experience and the the comfortability of just playing these games, and yeah, just being in it. Like there's a huge difference between like when you're entering and then when you're like when you're entering into a new format with new people and when you're already even just slightly familiar with everybody.
Yeah. It's also like the event setting. Playing in events is very different to playing in like a ladder. Like I don't think Tenho ladder will prepare you for like games, but it won't really prepare you for like an event structure. So yeah, as you've mentioned, that tournament or like league experience is very important for situations like this.
All right, so we should be starting up within the next few seconds. I think I'm pretty sure we should be starting in the next few seconds. Right? Hello, 5 JST.
It's like 5. It's like 20, 25, 59 JST.
Oh my god. Wait, what? We're at 6 now. All right, let me. Oh no, we're here. All right, cool. All right, East 1, 7 Monster Dora. What do we have?
No, it doesn't look like much. I'm looking around. It's just like there's nothing much here. There's a bunch of pairs, bunch of sets here and there, but nothing that just jumps out. Like you've got 2 Dora for AV.
Ooh.
And technically also 2 for Oz. Oz is hand.
Interesting. Oz got offered North Pond and decided not to take it even though they had 2 Dora. They're going super greedy. Super greedy.
It's a little curious, but I feel as if it's probably correct. It might be.
I think it depends on play style. Yeah. I think Oz is just going very greedy as well. Like he's just looking at it and being like, I want the biggest, the baddest, and wow, getting rid of the North.
I think that, like, another way to look at it as well is that, like, you can take North now and be, like, constricted into, like, North 2 Dora, or you can take, like, reach 2 Dora possibility of adding North or Dora into that.
Yeah.
Or even just Sumo. So, yeah, I think skipping the first North is fine. Discarding the North, however, it's interesting, I think. It might be going for, like, a pin through Tanyao style.
Yeah, I think Oz is polarizing their hand to as much greed as possible. Like, very, very greedy.
Yeah, I feel as if that's also very reflective of like Oz as a player. I haven't seen.
Oh my god.
Hey-ya.
Oh, that hurts. All right, and Nosti's hand did develop because I wanted to say at the start Nosti could have a 2-3-4 Sanshoku, but he'd need to draw perfectly, and he basically has drawn perfectly. So
yeah, like almost there essentially.
Yeah, nothing.
Actually, not even almost there. He's right at the doorstep.
Yeah, nothing but net.
Nothing but gains.
Nothing but gains. All right.
Dicks.
Yeah, so Nosti really hoping for that 3-pin draw. Or yeah, probably a 3-pin draw. Yeah. Does it like 5-8 mana draw would be good, but like you'd be probably waiting on the inside 3-pin, which is not great. Does the selector cut the 4-pin, keeping the Pinfu option alive on a 5-pin draw? Yeah, Tanya Pinfu draw 1.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, speak of the devil.
Well, yeah. You're kind of sad, but you're also dealer, so you take it. Reach pin through Tanya Dora is nothing to scoff at either. On a Ron, it's basically a. Are we playing? We're playing random.
Oh, Oz is dead.
Eat.
Yeah, you're dead.
Yeah,
You die. You die a painful
Is
death.
it 12,000 or 18,000? That's the question.
I wonder if you can dodge that.
Nah, I don't think so. I highly doubt it. All right, 12,000 points. Right to Nosti. Moving us along to East 1-1.
I think it'd require a lot of discipline.
If there was a path to getting to Tenpai while throwing safe tiles, maybe. But a Sanmin-chan with 2 Dora, and you're cutting the 8-man, which is 1 live Suji, it's like...
Yeah. Not saying I would have dealt in. Like, I would die instantly there as well. Just wonder if there is ever a pathway where you don't die. I don't think it's much. Yeah, probably not. I think you're always dead there. East 1. Let's see. What are we working with? There's not much going around here. Like, is it Forte or Forte? I'll say it's Forte. Yeah, Forte is going with a lot of Dora. Like, very shiny hand here. 6? 3 so. Well, otherwise, looking around, it doesn't look to be all too fast of a hand. The only... Forte's definitely got the advantage here. Just, like, they got their Yakuhai early.
Oh, what a nice 6-man draw. Oh my god. Oh, what a nice 7-so draw. What the hell? People just progress their hands, like, simultaneously today.
Yeah. It's like, hold my tile, I got this.
Yeah. Oh my god. 8-pin draw, very nice for Oz as well. Puts them into Ishan. Oh, no, never mind. Not Ishanten.
Nah, I don't think it doesn't necessarily progress the hand. It just makes it more shapely per se. Like
Yeah.
you can draw more tiles.
Oh, 7-so draw for AV. Oh my god.
This is actually starting to look pretty bad for Forte because you're not going to find a lot of 7-sos left.
Yeah,
there's only one left.
Yeah, there's only one in the deck. 6-pin drop for Oz, setting an early Suji trap on the 3-pin, I'm guessing?
Yeah, that's probably what's going on here.
Ooh, 4-man pond off by Nosti, going for the Tanyao only.
Yeah, considering the hand, it's like, well, the hand's not going to get much bigger. You've got some awkward shapes, you might as well just open.
AV here with the Chitoi Ishanten, but also Ipeiko Ryangman Ishanten. A lot of Ishantens happening right here.
Well, this is interesting. Would I swap?
Ooh.
Swapping is probably correct here, right?
Apparently,
No.
they don't decide to take it though. Ooh, 5-so, giving Nosti.
Tenpai for Nosti. 3-pin.
3-pin Tenpai for Nosti. For Tanya
None
only.
left.
Yeah. But okay, so before AV had cut the 9-man, AV might have cut the 3-pin if they'd drawn the 2 or 5-pin. But this point, it's very hard for them. It's very hard to see if they would cut the 3-pin because it's almost like they've committed to the Chitoi at this point. Oh, 5-pin draw for Oz puts them into Tenpai. We'll be waiting on the...
It's not the greatest hand, though.
No, absolutely not. But they would have been waiting for the 1-man or 8-pin if they decided to take it.
Kun for Nosti, maybe. It does take it.
Opens up the new Dora as West, and West is 2 out. Yeah, 2 out.
Still looking for the 7 bamboo Forte. Uh-oh. There it is.
Oh.
Sidesteps.
Sidesteps, yeah. So
Yeah,
Forte...
honestly, probably just looking at, like, Nosti, being like, well... Actually, what? Yeah... I guess, actually.
Well, so Avi doesn't see many Dora, presumably.
Yeah,
and...
there's not much Dora, your hand's pretty weak, it's actually quite far away from Tenpai. Or like a respectable Tenpai, yeah, so that's probably fair, actually.
They decided to take the more conservative line, at the very least.
Yeah.
Didn't want to get themselves into trouble. Although,
taking this,
yeah, they are offered the Tenpai here.
I probably would have.
They
Yeah,
reject it.
I would have been really sad. I would have snapped taking that and dealt in.
Mm.
Yeah, you're like so close to the end. You're holding one of the Dora. Oh, I guess there's no red out as well, so they're probably just a little hesitant to, do anything extremely dangerous.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, the more I look at it, the more I'm like, okay, yeah, sure, their play is very fair.
Yep.
Yeah, conservative, but very fair.
We've got one more draw left. And yeah, that leaves Nosti as the only Tenpai. 1,000 points for each player over to Nosti. Moving us along to East 1-2. Well, this is a fast hand, but it's very awkward.
Yeah. It's like that's Isha. Yeah, that is Isha on 10.
Yeah, very, very fast, but it's just like if you don't draw improvements, a lot of your Tenpais are just bad weights. So I guess it's a lateral improvement. Okay. Not focusing on Nosti. We have a look at AV's hand. Not bad. We got some Pinfu shapes going on over there. Pinfu Dora 1, maybe even Dora 2, if they can somehow involve using that Arca 5 mod. But not quite sure. Oz on the left here has a pair of the Chuns, so can call for like a Chun Arca 1 dealio. And
yeah.
Forte's really got nothing going on, if I'm honest. But last time I said that, last Hanchan, they drew like Jesus, and oh my god, that 6-pin draw.
Well, they're drawing like Jesus.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so like there's an Itsu line there somewhere in there now, but yeah, the hand's still quite far away. 9-1 draw it looks nice for AV. Is it actually as nice as I think it is though?
I think it's nice. If you're willing to capitulate to a reach draw 1, I think a 9-mon draw is fine there. And the 8-mon drop is a very nice. I like the idea because essentially you're only keeping the 78999 mon if you draw either another 9 mon, which is dead, or a 6 mon. But you might as well cut out the middleman and just cut the 8 mon. Since if you draw 6 mon, you want to keep the 5 mon. So, but it does seem like with that 9 mon drop here, AV is committing to another Chi Toy. So
it just looks like Chi Toy right now. Like it's the problem with the hand shape there is that it's just pulled in so many directions that you kind of just have to hard commit to one and hope it goes right.
Yeah.
And Chi Toy Dora 3 they're looking at is pretty good, I guess. But Nosti, that awkward hand has turned into something, pretty respectable. Reach Pinfu Dora. So yeah, Nossi's probably very happy with himself right now.
Oh, he parts draw for Oz. If Oz picks up a Tenpai, that's going to be another deal then, I think.
Yeah, I feel like if he... Oh, it actually is it.
Well...
You're in the hole.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe. You're in the hole and you don't really have any options.
Yeah. Not anymore. Oz has decided to throw in the Ishan 10 after drawing the 8-pin, figuring they can't cut both the 9-so and the 8-pin. Yeah, okay, cool.
Yeah, he's out.
Yeah, so he's out, so now it is a decision between AV and Forte on what they Tenpai Chitoi gets rid of the Aka 5 man because it's Nakasuji, waiting on the Aka 5 pin for Chitoi Aka 1. Decides not to reach here, doesn't want to hang themselves on the Richi. Now they've got a decision because that 3 mana is not particularly nice either.
The reach, the decline to reach could also just be camouflage. Like, dealer Richi applies a lot of pressure, so they're probably just sneaking under and hoping someone gets caught off guard.
Does decide to fold. Can't get rid of the 3 mana, can't get rid of the 5 pin, so is deciding to fold, leaving the last competitor in this hand, or potential competitor, to be Forte, since Forte is still maintaining the Ishan 10, and could take it here if they do decide to. Does not decide to take the 3 pin. Draws an 8-so, which is Suji, but it is kind of scary. And
Yeah,
does decide to go 2-1. Alright, so we have 3 basically non-competers. So Nasty is free to try and sumo the last 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3 weights in the wall. Oh my god, didn't I say this last time and then we're all on the dead wall? Oh, come on, don't tell me. Oh, what's up? What are you considering?
No, I was just considering what like lines Forte had, but all of them involve cutting some really whack tiles. Yeah, Tempai here for AV though, like somehow wheeling their way back in.
That's very, very skilled play.
Mm.
Oh, high Tate sumo? No.
It's a little.
7 pin is
actually...
hard to get rid of though. It does decide to do it. Greeds for the Tempai.
Is it that hard?
7 pin? Doesn't look safe. But they cut it and they got it. So
Alright.
we'll need to look back at it, but you know. AV did decide to cut it and got their Tempai, so I got 1500 to AV, 1500 to Nasty. Moving us to East 1-3. We're on the repeat streak again.
Yeah, Nasty is kind of just, chaining it together. Some couple very nice hands just coming, very fast hands rather coming together. Unfortunate, didn't get to connect on that last hand though.
So 2 Hakus here for Forte. She taught Yashan 10 for Forte if they decide to take it, which they do.
Yeah, the hand itself was also quite fast.
Nasty also got quite a fast hand. 2 Shan 10 away.
Interesting.
Oh, I don't know what to do.
Interesting.
Wait, what do we do? What? Oh, I'm so confused right now. Okay, does decide to cut the 6-mon. Okay. Haku immediately cut from Nasty. Does Forte decide to take it? Does decide to take it. Well, now we have a decider here because Forte is got Haku Dora 5. So it's an instant Hanemon and they will be going for speed.
I don't like this.
Don't like.
I feel like if you were going to make the decision that you are going to pond the White Dragon, you may as well have cut the 5-mon.
Right.
Yeah. Because now you've shot yourself in the foot, right?
No,
Because you would have had your set of 6-mons already.
No, I disagree with that. I think calling the Haku is fine, but I don't like it when they cut the second 6-mon because the 5-5-6 shape is very strong, right? Like
Yeah.
you can just call it have the 4-7. It's fine.
So initially, so you've got like before they could pond, they cut the 6. Like you drew the third 6-mon. If you know for a fact that you're gonna pond the White Dragon when it comes out, I don't feel like there's a reason to keep your Chi Toy shape. You might as well have cut like the 5-mon to enable yourself to like pond better targets. So like the 2-8 bamboos are a lot better pond targets, and you still maintain like a 5-6-6 shape that you can Chi off of.
I kind of disagree with that. I don't know. It's not that straightforward when you don't know if the Haku's coming out. It's very likely that people will force in Haku usage.
In Akaari?
Yeah.
No,
I mean, like, it's possible that, like, it's possible that people have such junk hands that they just want to keep the Hakus because they don't want to give them away, or people force them to be tanky sometimes. It's not like super clear cut. So giving yourself an option that doesn't rely on the Hakus makes sense. Anyways, unfortunately, in the meantime, I was talking. AV did get into Tenpai for Pinfu only.
Yeah, that was just a 4-player Tenpai, it looked like, I think.
Yeah, so tough luck for Oz. Can't really catch anything going, and we do move into East 2. Pair of Nords here for Nosti. Can try to go for the quick shutdown. Forte got some nice shapes, but it's a pretty cheap looking hand. Haku pair for Ozball, but also a pretty cheap looking hand. And maybe Chanta chance for Ivy on the right here. Chanta, maybe Sanshoku. Maybe Chanta and Sanshoku if you draw very, very well.
Kind of looking at Junchan there.
Yeah, Junchan works too.
Yeah.
Have to see though.
Not very expensive hands this rotation though.
Mm.
Mostly picking up a red dragon. I wonder if that's good.
I think
That feels good.
yeah,
It feels good.
Yeah, I think it's good because Nossi's going to want to try and push second place off their dealership.
Yeah. They're pretty content with just moving the game along at this point as well.
Oh, very nice draw. Puts them into Ishanten.
Yeah, confirm that shape. Now, I wonder what you do if you draw like an 8 bamboo or a 6 bamboo.
Oh, well.
Well, won't have to worry about it.
Not his problem anymore. Just sticking
Not a relevant question.
Yep, so those go for the North Chun Shabo quote unquote Atazuke. Technically, it's weird. It doesn't matter.
It is technically Atazuke.
Yeah.
Does this work in rule sets? No, it doesn't.
Yeah, so if you play Atazuke off, this hand is invalid.
Yeah.
Yeah, but gets the Tsumo. Very nice. 1-3. Sorry, 7-1-3. For Nosti, and moves us along to E3.
Ooh.
Ho ho ho.
There's some very nice hands going around here. So Nossi's got a pretty, Honitsu looking hand. Very early pawn here. Doesn't even have to commit to the Honitsu, but probably will.
Does choose to commit to the Honitsu.
Yeah, you didn't have to hard commit to it, but yeah, with a hand like this, there's probably no reason not to. AV with, that hand looked a lot better at first. Now it doesn't look as good as I thought it does. Oh well. Could still evolve into a pretty solid hand there, I think. Yeah, Forte though, pretty fast hand coming together there. Ishanten already, it looks like.
So it seems like Nosti's pulled back from the Hanetsu and just deciding to go for a faster hand to shut out Forte's dealership.
Yeah, I feel like, if it was like 6-8 pin, 6-8 mon, it's just like, yeah, sure, but now that you've drawn the 5 mon to connect with the 6, it's kind of hard to turn it down if, you're already so far in first, you might as well just push the game along. Sun... Technically a Sun Unco line for Forte here as well.
Yep.
Very far away, but it's technically there.
Oh, 6-pin Hanchans for Nosti if they decide to take it. Probably more likely to keep the round Khan though. But if they draw a 3-pin, they could Khan the 6-pin, try to get that extra draw. Chi on the 8 mon, can the 7 mon. Yeah, well, puts him in 10 pi for 369, so for Tanya only. And does win off of Nosti, moving us to East 3-1.
Yeah, fortunately for Nosti, it's like as small as it could be, but it's still a minor inconvenience. East 3-1 now.
Oh, that 5-pin draw for Forte.
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh no. This is gonna be pretty scary.
Yeah,
look at all this. Look at this. So much mochi happening here. Look at this. We've got another one. I swear this isn't this common. Like, I think today's just been an anomaly day because like this much mochi is not very common.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure.
All right,
I'm pretty sure this much mochi is not very common.
This feels pretty on point actually.
Really? Oh,
yeah.
I'll take your word for it, but
maybe I'm just jaded.
But yeah, so mochi on the red dragons. It'll depend on who decides to open up first and try to go for the Atazuke, or maybe they won't go for the Atazuke.
Forte might get to meet Mr. Ryan Pecco here.
Maybe. We'll have to see. Forte will need to make sure that Ryan's neighbors get along as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is the most likely evolution for that hand though? It honestly looks like it might just evolve into Tanyao.
Round Peko is not impossible. Oh, okay,
Yeah.
now it is.
Nah, it's like the thing with Ryan Pecco there is that it looked very inconvenient.
Oh, it's a little bit inconvenient, but
Yeah.
yeah. So Forte does decide to go for the 6-pin pawn and go for a Raoman Tenpai for Tanyao only, waiting for the 4-7 man, which we have just 4 of the 7 mans left as valid.
Yeah. Nosty's Ishanten. No, sorry,
Two
not
Shanten.
Ishanten. Two Shanten from
Oh, Dora draw, Tenpai. Oh. Richie,
Oh,
5-so
Rich.
Tanky. Oh, wants that 0-so. Wants that 0-so. Wants that Aka 5-so Ipats Tsumo for the Baiman.
Dora? Okay, sure.
Yep. We'll see what happens.
Well, I was, rule number 1 of Mahjong. Hanuman is a short. Sorry.
Hanuman's a shortcut. Hanuman's a shortcut.
Hanuman's a shortcut to Cheetoy.
Ooh,
But yeah.
6-pin here.
This isn't a con, right? Surely not.
Well, it's more like, is Forte getting rid of the 3-pin? 3-pin does not look very nice right now.
Yeah. Well,
Not at all. But does decide to get rid of the 3-pin. Alright. So actually, no. With all 4, no, it was impossible.
Yeah.
Okay, with all 4
I was
4
thinking
pins,
it's just
yeah.
like it feels like you're just paranoid.
Yeah, no. So I didn't notice there were all 4 of them out, but yeah. Oh.
The Freeman on the other.
Oh, rejects the. Does not want to get rid of the 3-man and puts himself back on a 3-10, waiting for 3-pin 6-man.
Not the greatest draw. Yeah.
All right. Yeah, this is the start. This is the start. Whenever you give it up and go back into 3-10, you always get back into like you're gonna keep drawing into disaster tiles. I'm calling it now.
Discipline. Oh boy, show some discipline, friend.
Oh.
Was 6-man okay there?
I don't know.
No, it doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't look okay.
Alright, well, there's only one 5-so, but it is the Aka 5-so. So, if Oz can sumo this, it's going to be spicy. Molto spicy.
Well,
no.
never mind.
Forte, surely not. Oh, he cuts it!
What?
Oh, that's death. That's death. That's at least 12k, maybe 18. Maybe, oh, no, only at least 12k, and Oz is back from the grave.
Okay. Well, that's unfortunate. You know what? Yeah. We all have our bad days.
No, I think the reasoning Forte gave was that 8-so was one-sided Suji, and the other side had 3 3-sos out, and 3-so was cut early. So Forte could have figured that the 5-so doesn't look super likely as a weight, and I want to maintain my Tenpai.
Yeah.
Is probably
I
the mentality.
I guess, but the ladder player in me says that's kind of yikers.
But this isn't ladder SBT, it's Emily.
Yeah.
No, but
it is Emily.
But I'm going to speculate that was their rationale. So.
Well, yeah, Oz has managed to claw himself out of the hole now, but still quite a ways to go.
They will need to keep themselves out of the hole. That's the important part.
Yeah.
So, looking around, we have Ishanten here for Ali, but it's going to be on an awkward wait, and sometimes you're just waiting on the Dora, which kind of sucks. Forte's got a bit of an awkward hand. Nosty's also got a bit of an awkward hand. Like, Oz has the least awkward hand here.
Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if Oz kind of just, like, wins within the next couple turns. His hand's not even that awkward. It's actually quite standard. So, like, the only roadblock here is finding the 5 bamboo. Other than that, it's pretty solid. Yeah.
Yeah, and it helps Oz's case that the other players don't have. They're not getting the draws to help. Essentially, they're kind of stuck.
This draw is pretty good.
With the 7-pin drop, it's not as good as it could be.
Oh, he has discarded the 7-pin. That's unfortunate.
Yeah. Not much progress being made on everyone else's hands, unfortunately.
Yeah, it actually doesn't look like anything's moved in a while.
It hasn't.
It's all just been a lot of side grading.
Yeah, Avi has the opportunity to move sidewardly. Chooses not to. In fact, chooses to reject the Ishan 10. You know, fully trying to make sure they can use this Aka 5 mark.
Yeah, that was my fault. Probably just holding on very tight to that tile.
Ooh. Khan here of the Chun opens up a new door at 8 man. 3 8 mans have already been cut, so it's not super relevant, but it is a Khan Uradora available. 5 so offered is taken, waiting for the 2 5 man from Oz for Chun Dora 1. I think it's 3,900 because I think that's 40 fu probably. Yeah. 4 weights left. Oh, I think Avi's out with that 1 man cut.
Yeah. Looking in from the outside, Oz is actually, weirdly enough, he is threatening some kind of Honitsu here.
Yeah, it does look like that, doesn't it? Late Tadashi 9 so after you've been cutting all these mid stuff in the other suits, so it's like...
Yep. Like, we know. But
yeah, you know, they don't have the wisdom that we have. They think, you know, spooky, but we're like, you know, oh, Chitoi Tenpai here for Nasty.
How do we end up here?
We'll need to cut the 1 so, which, as you say, is not easy when it looks this Honitsu, and is not willing to cut it. Not willing to cut the 1 so or the 7 so. Doesn't want to get in trouble.
Yeah, it's also the fact that none of the 7 so's have been discarded. So
Yep.
if it is Honitsu, it's like Honitsu Dora 2 or some weird ass stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
But nah, it's just Chun Dora Red.
Yeah.
Well,
oh, there was
Chun,
another Dora.
that came
Oh
from
shoot.
the, yeah.
Yeah. So Chun Dora Aka 7,700 for Ozball.
Yeah. And now he's quite firmly out of the hole.
Yeah, very, very firmly out of the hole. Just throwing someone else in there.
What happened was Forte kind of like reached a hand in to pull him out.
Oh yeah.
Kind of tumbled in after.
Oh yeah. You just pulled. Oh yeah. All right.
Yeah.
I see how it is. But yeah. All right. Yeah. Moving into this hand. Let's have a look around.
Lots of Yakuhai pairs.
Yeah, lots and lots of Yakuhai pairs. Forte's hand is very cheap though. If they decide to call the Yakuhai.
Yeah, and that wouldn't have been a problem 2 hands ago, but now they're like, I'm in the hole. How do I claw my way out? Yeah. Not having your East dealership anymore could be a little yikes. I wouldn't take this. I don't think.
Doesn't choose not to take it on the same line as you. 3-pin draw for Nosti is absolutely amazing. Feels in a really bad shape. Decides to cut the 5 man instead of the South. Interesting.
Yeah.
He really extinguishing any Chitoi chance but in place of it keeping the South option.
I wonder if it's a fallback tile because you still holding on to it.
I wonder too.
Yeah. Oz's hand in the meantime though, lots of Dora.
Oh wow.
So much Dora.
Oz's hand got super quickly.
Yeah. Now the awkward part of this is like somehow using both 6 bamboos and the red. I don't, unless you draw like exactly another one, I don't see it happening.
Yeah, I don't feel like Oz would. Well, not I don't feel like, but Oz is going to have a very difficult time using both the 5 so and the 6 so. So he may just capitulate. Is he gonna call the 7 pin? Does call the 7 pin.
Yeah, it's like 7 pin and like 6 bamboo here or something.
Oh,
oh, sorry, yeah.
Tenpai for Nosti, but it's the bad Tenpai. There's no Yaku. I guess. Well, there's no Yaku.
Yeah.
So yeah, waiting for the 4-7 man, but waiting for nothing, I guess. Yeah, let's see. Oh, could cut the 4-pin 2-pin here if they decide that's the way they want to go. Oh no, just cuts the 5 man and is gonna hard shift towards Hanetsu. No one's gonna see this coming because this does not look like a Hanetsu.
Yeah. Who randomly cuts a 6 hit that early from Onitsu, right?
Yeah.
And they kept the Sal for that long. Like, what is this hand?
Ooh, 4-man draw, very nice.
Is it? He's discarded a 2-man already.
It isn't. Oh yeah, actually, yeah, that's not as good. All right.
Yeah. It's quite unfortunate, actually.
Yeah, a little bit. Ishan 10 again for IVJ, but they really want to get that 8 pin because hand's a little bit awkward otherwise. Oh, Haku. No, doesn't want to cut the Haku. Ooh, got sketch with the 5 so though.
No, I think that's a very heads up play actually. You know, Nosty's doing some sus stuff.
But
do you really want to?
I guess, but it's like very paranoid, I guess.
Gee.
I don't know. You've got a big boy hand. All right, Nasty does get given the 1 pin, waiting for 2-5 pin for Honetsu only. You know, Bagahon, but Bagahon to shut out the dealership is never bad. Can pawn this and turn their hand from Bagahon to Haku Honetsu, which would be a Oh, I think no matter what, it's a 3-9 hand. I think Onitsuma's also 3-9. Yeah.
Well, now on the bright side, Oz can freely discard Haku. On the not so bright side, his whites are kind of trash.
Yeah. Oh, 2 pin here for Forte.
Surely not.
Nope. This has to go. Oh, and a 4-so draw for Oz. That's gotta hurt a little bit. Okay, 7-so draw is an improvement, I guess.
Nah, this is just salt in the wound, is what it is.
Yeah, but it's theoretically improvement if he's willing to get rid of the 7s.
Yeah, you could technically like 3-man or something.
I guess.
And like hold like an open weight.
4-pin draw pushes Forte to Ishan 10. Yeah, what's gonna happen next? 2-5 pin. There's still 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2 lights left.
I hope.
Oh, Tenpai here for Forte.
Yeah, I hope this. I was saying, it's just like I hope this hand doesn't end like this. It's getting pretty interesting, and it's definitely got even more interesting all of a sudden.
Waiting for the 4-man chun. 2-so on the E parts, and oh, actually, looking at that pawn, that does not look pretty. Oh, can Nosti do it? Or is Nosti going to capitulate on the 3-pin? It does capitulate on the 3-pin. Oh!
What?
Oh!
Oh!
Oh, but it's Oh my god, I don't know what's happening anymore.
He sent it through anyway.
Yeah, it does decide to send it. Oh, it's because the 2-so became no chance after Avi's cuts, and then Nasty decided to keep their Tenpai. But yeah, yeah, we got 3-person Tenpai: Forte, Osborne, Nasty, Avi, no 10. Moving us along to East 4-2. I swear every dealership's had 2 repeats. Sounds about right. Alrighty. Hatsu pair for Oswald is very nice. But everyone else is making very, very nice speed with their hands. Well, they were. Now it's starting to slow down a little bit. 4-pin draw is super good for Forte over there, and they really need that. 6-pin draw! Oh my god. Oz could have a... Could pawn Dora 3. Oh! What a painful draw for Oz. So Oz had the choice between cutting the 6-9 so or the 2-5 man. Cuts the 2 man, instantly draws the 1 man. That hurts. Hurts a little bit.
What do we go for as Nosti here? Is it just Chitoy again?
It's looking like just Chutoy again, but if Nosti gets a 6 pin, very likely to cut the 2 9-mans and maybe go for Tanyador too.
Yeah, there's a lot of ways this hand evolves. Like, even a 6-man evolves the hand. Yeah, Alright, Oz.
Oh my god. That's yikes.
My name is Oz, my hands are magical.
3 weights left for Oz, by the way.
Yeah, it's pretty nice.
That's pretty disgusting.
And Forte's just out now, right? Like, you know, you either hold on to her huts or you die. A very painful death.
Depends if they draw anything safer. Okay, well, yeah, no. The A-Mon's going to give them a path. But, oh, 3-so. For Nosti. Gives them
there it is.
a lot of opportunities.
Oh. Kind of just sitting. Oh, no,
Oh, that's interesting, because they did have the 4-pin option, but I guess they
Yeah.
decided the Hatsu was safe enough. But unfortunately, they do get bopped, and they lose another 12,000 points. Putting putting Oz in a very comfortable position, 41,500.
Yeah, I was kind of just sitting there holding my breath. It was just like, there's not a lot of options left for Forte.
Yeah.
And, yeah, the green dragon unfortunately did come out there. Pretty costly.
Alright.
So, he's 4-3 now. We've had 3
Yeah.
repeats for Oz.
Oz has a pretty garbage hand this time around, so I'm not going to focus on it.
Nosti on the other hand, though.
Good
Like,
hand, but there's a 7-so Anko on the opposite side, which instantly makes it really bad. Like, it's very hard to complete. I'm more here, Forte here. Forte is very likely to get a very nice hand from this, based on their shapes.
it's an early
I might have spoken too soon. AV is picking up the pace with that 4-so draw.
Yeah, what are we looking at?
Oh, does decide to cut the 1-so. Wants to keep the 1-2-3 Sanchoku alive.
The way I was looking at the hand was just like 1-2 pin, but yeah, I guess the 1-2-3 Sunshock is a consideration to make.
Oh, and yep, does decide to get rid of the other 1 pin. Probably going to go for Tanya pin Fedora 1.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Pairing up on the 2 pin, basically. Yeah, like it converts the hand. You get 1 less hun, but the hand's a lot easier to complete.
Oh, that 1-so draw is a bit nasty. That one hurts a bit. Oh, look at Oz. We looked away and looked back at Oz's Ishan 10 for Chanta. Like, Menzen Chanta.
Yeah, I was like, I saw the 6 bamboo come out, and it's just like, okay, this is interesting. What are you going for? And I looked at and considered Chanta, but I didn't think it'd get there this quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's just on the doorstep now as well.
Yeah. Forte, on the other hand, has got a pretty nifty one. Ishan 10 for Tanyao, maybe even Pinfu. Actually, no, very rarely Pinfu. But like reach Tanya Dora 1, perhaps. Even Dora 2, if they can get that 4-so instead.
Yeah. The unfortunate thing for Forte is that, like, you know, looking at the opening hand, you kind of would have expected it to be in reach already, and, you know, they're kind of just drawing very nice tiles, but they're just not connecting to them.
Yeah, they're not the right flavor of nice tiles.
Yeah, why they're pears in my mango ice cream?
Actually, that sounds pretty nice, not gonna lie. Pears and mango ice cream. No? Disagree?
I'll whip some up later.
Oh, yeah.
Well, there's only one way to find out. I'll let you know.
I'll appreciate that. 8-so draw opens up Ozball to a Sanshoku as well.
Yeah.
But
so
unfortunately...
you're looking at, like... Oh, yeah, there's the Uncle of the 7 bamboo.
Yeah. So it was the same reason why Aussie's hand started off awkward, but as soon as they got rid of that 8-9-so and got the 9-sos instead, their hand got a lot better. And so now now waiting on the 3-6 for Nasty for Reach Dora 2.
AV's also Tenpai here, waiting for 4-7.
On Tanya Dora 1. Ooh, 7-man is the first trial. Can they shove it in? Oh, and they do shove it in.
Oh.
So there's 1 3-6 left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, one 6 left in the wall. And I don't know. A lot of ooh, 4 draw. Holy shit.
Yeah,
What the hell is happening? So 6 9-pin Tenpai for Forte, but since they didn't reach yet, they cannot win on the 9-pin. If the 9-pin comes out. Forso comes out, nothing happens.
I'm still stuck up on the 7-man.
I don't think he cared if it was safe was the thing, right?
Yeah.
Oh, 6-pin, and does deal right into Forte. Tanyao Dora 2. Yeah. Tanyao Dora 2, 5200 right to Forte. A much needed win for Forte there because rough past few hands and needs to start getting some wins. While Nasty's not happy with dealing into a 5200, it does push Oz off their dealership, so it's something, I suppose. Not much, but it's something.
That's the only silver lining here. The unfortunate fact is that your gap also expands.
Yeah. It is one of those things where I'm like squinting for silver linings, but you know, you still probably wouldn't prefer to deal in, but you know, gotta look at what the silver lining is. Oh, Chun Anchor here for Nasty. Oh my god.
Yeah, looking pretty sick here.
Yeah, this hand could be deadly pretty quickly.
And you're looking at what, like Reach, Chun, Dora.
Ipeco maybe?
I feel like Ipeco, it's there, but it's very inconvenient.
Yeah. But like, Reach Chun, Ipeco, Dora 2, something like that maybe. Like,
you know what is there, but it's very inconvenient?
Hanetsu?
There's technically Sunshoku.
Oh god. Oh no. Oh,
Hey,
actually, I could see Sunshoku happening. You just break your Chunanko though.
Yeah. Always look for the very inconvenient hidden Sunshoku.
Ugh. Oh my god. Alright, let's have a look.
This
5-man draw for AV. Immediately turns their hand into something pretty golden. Tries to have the 5-pin instead of the 8-pin.
Yeah, that's...
No, keeping
no,
the...
wait, no, 8-pin's Dora.
Yeah.
Okay,
Choosing to keep the pair of Dora, but cuts from the non-Akka first, probably hoping that they might be able to do something about it. Does pick up the 3-man. Now they're in Tenpai for Pin Dora 3. Waiting for the 3-6-0.
They were probably just looking for the possibility that they pick up some random 4-pin and then wheel around.
Yeah, I agree with that too. Yeah, waiting for the 3-6-0, which has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3 left. Unfortunately, though, if Nosti does pick up a 6-0, they're very likely to deal straight in.
Yeah, not Nosti's dead on arrival here if he picks anything.
The 3-0, no, I think you could pass a 3-0. Not a 3-0, but just a 6-0. If Nosti picks up the last 6-0, it's very likely he'll deal in.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. If Oz picks up a 3-0, they're also very likely to deal in, but perhaps not the 6-0. There's a small chance that Oz chooses to cut the 7-pin instead, especially with the 3-5 pins out. Ooh. Itsu.
There's technically an Itsu line here now.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Another dead on arrival card for Nosti is a Forso.
Oh, shit. That kind of sucks.
Yeah. It sucks a lot.
Yeah, Nosti would have opened with like a really nice... Had a really nice opener, but...
Yeah.
As time goes on, it just slips away.
Yep. Not much we can do about that one.
The best thing for Nosti here would be to
3-so draw. Even like a 5-pin draw.
No, 3-so just deals in.
No. If you draw 3-so, you can cut the 4-so and you wait for the counter on 5-pin.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, no, I got confused. I looked across and was like, oh, Forte's like Tenpai.
Oh no. Oh yeah. Bye, Nasty.
Yeah.
Bye. That's the death tile.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah.
we'll call a taxi.
That was. I don't think you go anywhere but dealing in on that one, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But yeah. Oh my god, look at Oz's hand.
Oh.
Are we gonna see sushi tonight? Is sushi on the menu tonight?
Sushi is.
Oh, cuts the 7 so first. Interesting.
No, you know what Oz's hand is? It's like you've walked into the sushi restaurant really late at night, just like, let me see if we've got it.
Oh.
He's just like cobbling together. He's just like, oh, I've got a triplet of south for you, I've got a triplet of east. I've got this west and north. Let me see if I can find any more for you.
Unfortunately, I do believe that Show Sushi is probably dead at this point, because if Oz picks up either the north or the west, they will just take the 4-7 Mind Tenpai.
Yeah.
So, unfortunately, we do not get to see Show Sushi, but it was looking like it for a little bit. They had us in the first half, not gonna lie.
Yeah. It's also very convenient that he managed to find a triplet of the south. Like, of all tiles he could have found, it was the triplet of the south.
Well, they're a pair of the cells, so...
Yeah.
Yeah, but then the south came out, so... Yep, alright, Tenpai. North Tanki, Baltimore special, or West Tanki? West is best.
1, 2, 3, so you coward.
Oh yeah? Oh yeah? North Tanki, alright. Choosing to go with the one cut north, hoping that it baits out someone else to cut it. Very likely to bait out Nosti, if Nosti improves his hand dramatically or not.
This honestly, it just looks like another like uh-oh moment for Nosti.
But this moment is not going to deal in very large.
Yeah. Like the moment he gets anywhere, he's just gonna deal in.
9 so draw does put Forte in. Oh sorry, Forte is in Ishanten for reach draw 1. Oh. 8 so does come out. Okay. Chooses not to get rid of the north yet. Doesn't want to get into any trouble with AVJH on the right here. Oh, 2 Mind Tenpai. Waiting on the Kanchan Forso. No, that's not Tenpai. Never mind. Oh. Oh. Can choose to switch to a 4-7 Mind? No, just chooses to keep the North Tanki. Figuring that it might be a better way. It might be better than the wider weight, because it's more likely to trick someone else into cutting it.
Yeah. What would you pick personally then?
Whoa. Cuts the north for the Nakabukure weight.
What is the rationale for a Russian tanky here?
The motherland was calling? I don't know. That's an interesting decision. Yeah,
I mean, hypothetically speaking, if he draws 3, so he gets to wheel around to a 1-4 way.
Yeah. I don't know. I think it's a bit strange. Oh, well. Doesn't matter. That's the decision. Still Ishanten for Forte. Forte would really like a 4-so draw. Yeah, 4-so draw can be waiting for a 2-5-8 so. But does get a 3-so and it ends up being on a 3-so, 5-so for reach Tanyao. Dora 1. No! Cuts the 6. What?
Suji Trap?
Oh, yeah, I guess. Yeah. Gives up Tanyao for a Suji Trap and 3-so.
So reach Dora 2 versus reach Tanyao Dora 2?
Yes.
I feel like... I don't know, I feel like you have to take the Mungun weight here. Actually, you've got your dealership coming up. It's just like, how much do you want to bank on your dealership? No, I'm not confident.
Ooh, 5-pin can't. Ooh.
Well, I guess there's more Ura chance now. and AV's just picked up forward aura.
Oh, 3-so draw.
So this is where you can't pick up connecting tile and reach, right?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Are we anywhere close to tempo of that hand, actually?
Yeah, we are. We are. If we pick up the 1-4 pin or the 7-9 mod.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so yeah.
But you can't and pick up the 1-4 pin to tempo.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, nothing. Yeah. All right. We got
Yeah,
a
the
Jukaku. All right. Forte
Kind of just pickles away.
solo tempai, and we go to South 3.
Yeah, so they, get their dealership now. South 3 though. You're like really hoping to just link hands here.
Ooh, Haku Anko with 2 draw from Oz.
No.
Oh well.
4 Forte.
wait, let's not ring the death knell for Forte just yet. Forte, yeah, with that 6-0 draw, Forte can be very competitive in this hand.
I mean, have you looked? Oh, actually, yeah.
Yeah,
like,
no,
I was about to say, it's just like, have you looked at Oz's hand before?
Forte's got a pretty.
It's not that bad.
No,
It's doable.
No, Forte's got a good hand. It's just
that
Oz has got
doable.
such a fast hand that it might just blow Forte's hand out of the water.
Well, AV also has a pretty fast hand.
Yeah, we'll need the South, but could be pretty fast. Technically, Ishan 10 for Oz, however, bit of a weight on the 3-so, so.
And pretty fast hand coming together for Nosti as well. Honestly, yeah, this hand's just shaping up to be like a pretty zoom hand. Like,
Oh,
look,
nice
yeah.
5-man draw.
Yeah, it doesn't look all too expensive, but does look pretty fast.
Yeah.
Nosti's basically there. The thing with Nosti's hand is that, like, I don't think he's happy taking a reach Pinfu.
Probably not.
The question is whether or not he'll just take it anyway, but, he's definitely not happy. For Bamboo good here. Doesn't look like it.
Not really.
Yeah, kind of just cycling around. There's a Sunshocky line in here somewhere.
Yeah, there is.
Yeah, it's not great though. There's the South.
Ooh,
There's
South.
the Pond. Now, which pair do you cut? Do you cut a pair?
Yeah, cuts the 2-pin. Ishan 10 for South, push Forte off their dealership, all that good stuff. 4-so drop. Unresponded to.
I wonder if Oz is thinking about Honitsu here.
No, I think Oz just wants to win. Ooh, 4-pin. Leaves Nosti in a 3-6 bamboo wait for reach Pinfu.
So optimally speaking, what is it for Nosti? Like, reach a Putz Pinfu or a 1?
Reach a Putz Tsumo Pinfu or a 2.
Oh yeah.
Would put them in a
yeah.
really nice position.
Or a 2 would make it very competitive.
Oh, okay, that's part 1. That's part 1. That's part 1. That's part 1. Alright, Ura 2. Ura 2.
Putz, Sumo, Pinfu.
Ura 1. Okay, that's good enough.
You know what?
Though.
We take it. We take it.
Yeah, that's good
we
enough.
Take it. The game suddenly very competitive.
Very, very, very close gaps now. AV needs an 8400 points closer, so probably needs a 1632 Tsumo or a 8k Tsumo, like a Mangan Tsumo.
Yeah,
Nosti only needs 2500, which is like a 500 1000 Sumo will do it. So like Nosti doesn't even need to aim very high. Forte is doomed, and Oz is in awkward position because Oz can't end out the Hanchan. So AV is in an interesting position in terms of hand building because AV, exactly what has happened. AV can end up on very cheap tempais and kind of may end up in a position where they keep cycling through very cheap tempais And it's very hard to imagine how they get a good enough Tenpai unless they can get an Akka 5 So or an Akka 5 Mon, which is both not there. Yeah.
What is that? That would have been a Patsumo.
That would have been a Patsumo on the 2 Mon in theory, but...
Not enough to get first, though.
Well, without Ura, yeah, it wouldn't have been enough. Oh, it does take the Furiton. Furiton 3 Menchon.
Yeah. What are we looking at? Reach Pinfu?
Reach Pinfutsumo at least. With
I don't know how I feel about this line.
With 1 Uradora, it would be 1326. Which is a 7,800 gap, so that's not enough. So if AV wants to overtake to first place, AV will need 2 Uradora. Or a Patsu plus 1 Uradora. What's up?
Do you ever feel like if you're gonna reach this, you might as well have reach waiting for the 2 month? I don't
know. It's hard. The hand is so cheap.
Yeah,
and it always.
I'm kind of wondering if you're ever supposed to take this Tenpai. Because there is no risk at all of falling to 4th.
Well, but then
outside some insane anomalies, there is no risk of falling to 4th. So if you're not going to take I don't think you reach waiting for the 2 Mon, looking for the Apatsumo, flipping 2 Uradora.
Yeah.
But I don't think you take this reach either.
But then what are you waiting for? Like,
exactly.
It's hard to imagine. Yeah, it's hard to imagine how the hell we get into a position where we can even overtake positioning, right? Like, maybe let's not even think about first place. Like, how do we get to second place, say, right?
Yeah, exactly.
5,900 means that a reach Pinfutsumo Dora would have been enough, or reach Patsumo Pinfu would have been enough. I think there was maybe a rationale to go for Itsu, but I don't even really want to say that because I don't actually think that's true.
No, that's much too far away.
Exactly. So I think it's just like, whatever. Just, it's difficult. It's very, very difficult. But yeah, it does look like Nosti is trying to go for Chitoi, and Oz has completely capitulated his hand.
Yeah.
So it's
the worst thing.
Yeah. So
the worst thing that happens for Oz here is that he falls to second place. Assuming he doesn't deal in, obviously.
Yeah.
So I think he's fairly content.
Nosti is also completely capitulated on the 1-pin drop, so does look like it. So Nosti is basically not coming first. It's just about if AV can sumo with 2 Uradora. If AV can sumo with 2 Uradora, they will get first place. If they sumo with 1 Uradora, they will get second place. And if sumo with 0 Uradora, they will stay third. Or if this just go to Ryukoku, they stay third.
There's still 2 free bamboos left somewhere in the wall.
What does the 3 bamboo have to do with anything?
Well, you need it to be Uradora, right?
Oh, right, yeah. Oh, Tenpai.
Wait, not his Tenpai.
Ah, got to sumo.
Right. Never mind. Here we go.
Sumo, Pinfu. No Uradora. Alright.
Yes.
Miss.
Unfortunate.
Swing and a miss, unfortunately. So, does secure placements. We do have Oz in first place, Nosti in second place, AV in third place, and Forte in last place. Do we have an Ozball we can drag in? Is Ozball coming in? Alright, let me...
Yeah, yes, that was indeed 310, my friend. Yeah, that was a very nice recovery from Oz, considering the fact that he kind of just died in East 1.
Yeah, you have to remind yourself that in East, Oz was dying a lot.
Yeah, definitely.
And then afterwards, Oz, made a lot of recoveries. So, I'm just waiting for Oz to jump into a chat so I can drag him in. Where is he? Let me Sorry, everyone. Just gotta find a way to get Oz in. Or do we give him the streaming tag? Stream? Oh, that works too. Wait, I can't drag.
That's like an admin privilege. We might not actually have admin.
Yeah, I don't think we have admin privileges. All right, hey Oz, congrats on your first place. You're muted, by the way.
Whoops, there we go.
Yeah, congrats on your first place.
Thanks.
There was a lot of very unique kind of takes. So I think that I was just wanted to bring you through the Hanchan.
You can say bad plays.
Well, I mean, like even starting off with this one, right? Like, was this just greed?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. All right. Fair enough. But then,
well, it was a Mungon wait. I don't remember exactly what Nosty's Pond was going in. It wasn't safe or anywhere near, like it was a risk for sure. And I probably shouldn't have done it on the Ipatsu, but if I didn't do it then, I would have been folding the whole hand. So.
Oh wait, Wait, you can check the stream for which hand.
Sorry, god damn it, I was looking at the wrong one.
Yep. Come check the stream out so that we can
looking
walk
at
through together.
Okay. There we go. Yep.
So even with like here, you end up trying to cut the north, and I think this one sparked a bit of confusion between, well, just me, I think.
I think that was a mistake. I regretted that one afterwards.
Yeah. Because like we're thinking maybe I think SVT brought up the point of like maybe you were going for like Pinfu, and so you didn't want your own wind, and you wanted to go for like a 7 and go for like a Pinfu or Sanshoku or something like that.
Sanshoku was definitely on my mind. It was one of those things that I think Pinfu was on my mind, and in hindsight, I probably should have kept the north, especially with that third one, but obviously I could have known that. But yeah, no, as soon as I did the first one, I'm just like, yeah, I probably shouldn't have pushed that.
Unfortunately, once you picked up this 5-star, I think you were doomed.
Yeah, I mean, that was the other thing with this one. It's a 3-way wait, 2 Dora, Pinfu.
Yep.
Like, it was Mungon at least.
Yep. But yeah, were there any hands in here that you reckon you wanted to talk about? Like any kind of things where you wanted to take? You were, I mean, even looking at this, you were very involved, to say the least, in the East round.
Very active.
And then in the South, you kind of taper off and do nothing.
I think some of it was just, it took me a while to settle in and just nerves in general. First one I dealt in... Then I dealt in again, but it was only 1,000 point hand. That one, I think... Oh, I'd reached.
Yeah, I'd reached.
And that was over to... This was one I'm not sure if I should have necessarily reached, but after taking the first hit, I kind of needed the points. I mean, yeah, you've got the 3 door on the side there, but...
Yep, fair enough.
Yeah, I needed to get points back, is my feeling.
Yep. Alright, so I guess we'll fast forward to your first very big win, which was this disgusting chi toy. So when you picked up the chi toy here, and you immediately took the reach on the 5-so, despite one already been out, was this just because you wanted the Aka 5-so?
Part of the Aka 5, part of the fact that if both the 4 and the 6-so were out, I felt like it was more likely that people might throw the 5 in response, especially with the 8-so. It's just like, if they've got one of the 4s, then they might think, okay, it's a 1 chance on the 5 because it can't be, a 5-8.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was more likely to get thrown, I feel, whereas if I'd thrown the 5, the only information they've got is, the 3-so out, so they could have easily been a 3-9 weight or something like that. So
yep, fair enough. And then I remember winning this nice 7700 with the Khan on the Chun.
Yeah.
Yep.
I wasn't sure about the Khan, to be honest, but it was just one of those.
Khan for flow.
Well, I'm not sure how it will float a while, but yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, it did give you a very nice 7700 win. And then your last big hand before you became a spectator was I remember this. I think you picked up the Dora. Yeah. So I remember when you picked up this Dora. Then you decided to cut the 2-man.
Yeah.
And then you instantly backfired on the 1-man. Was there ever a consideration of Itsu here, or did you reckon I was just like, I think 2-man is better Saki because I can cut the 9-so later or something?
Yeah, I think it was one of the things that it was just going to be overall like I had the value at that point. I mean, I was ready at Mangan, I think. Yeah, 0-3. I could try and force Itsu, but I'd need the 1, the 6, and the 7.
Yep.
And just when I already got the value, I don't need to push the Itsu. I've got the Hatsu, or worst case scenario, Shampai wait on Hatsu Dora. So yeah. Generally, no. I did look at the end and was like, oh crap, I could have gone for, a two-sided weight, but yeah, no, I don't really regret that one.
Yep. Fair enough. But yeah, take us. Do you have any hands that you want to look through? How did it feel, sort of like when Nosti had picking up this? Let me look through
that 8K, I think it was.
Yeah, it was this 8. It was like, so this position you were kind of comfortable. It looked like people were far enough. In fact, you were paying attention to. I think this was AVJH opposite you, and then as soon as Nosti putts Sumo'd on the 3-so and hit the Ura, suddenly the score lines got super thin. So what do you think? Like, how did you feel like going into this hand when you can't Agariyama it?
Oh, this is literally my worst nightmare in tournaments with Agariyama Nashi, is to be South 4 dealer slightly ahead and not being able to Agariyama Nashi on it. It's just like, I could just go for a quick cheap hand, but it's also not going to help me. I can't risk pushing because if I deal in, I'm second. Yeah. At best.
Yeah.
So yeah, literally my worst nightmare or worst situation to play in is this one. Especially because you can't no 10 on Tenho, even if you are Tenpai. So you can't like push your Tenpai and just claim no 10 at the end to end the game. But yeah, when that sumo happened, I was just like, please don't be big enough. I think it needed Haneman to knock me to third.
Yes. Needed Haneman to. Yeah, but so it did need the Haneman, and fortunately enough, it was just a cheap hand. But also, there's like the awkwardness of the fact that like you have a less than 3,000 points from Nosti, so if he gets a Ryukyoku and Nosti is Tenpai, and Avi is Tenpai, it's like, well, I lose the first place, so it was like, super awkward.
I was kind of hoping for Forte to actually reach, because then I could just fold and not worry too much about things.
Yep.
But when Avi did, I'm just like, I can't really push this, but also I just have to pray that he doesn't sumo.
Yep.
And like Forte or Noste deal in.
Yep.
Or we go to Yukoku and, I think, even if he's dealing with Tenpai, I'm fine. Yep. So it's just those, please no sumo, and no one else, like Nosti not winning in the process. And I mean, thankfully got the sumo, it just wasn't enough, so. Happy for that there.
Fair enough. Well, congratulations on your first place.
Actually, I kind of want your guys' thoughts on one other hand. I think it was a Ryukyoku one, or it was South 1, South 2? It was the Shosushi. Yeah, this one.
Yeah. So, which part did you want the take on?
It was just the last.
Was it the 2 bamboo?
Yeah, actually, I think it was.
Yeah, so here, right?
Yeah. I think at this point I was starting to get a little nervous about Nosti and a V8. My V-Sun in this one.
AV, yeah.
AV, yeah.
I mean, I would have just. I mean, like, I felt like I would have just tried to keep playing aggressively and win out the hand, but that was just my personal take on it. It's just like you're sort of still in an awkward situation with the 2-so anyways.
Yeah, it was sort of like half fold there. I mean, I think the other question would be whether to keep the West and keep pushing, or just to give up on the Shul Sushi. It was at this point I threw it. Yeah, because I hit Tenpai.
Yeah.
And I think if I wasn't in a league, I might have kept it and pushed for it. But in a league, the consistency is more important, so. You can't really risk those big hands on that.
Yep.
But yeah, that 2-so was just a pain in the ass. It's just like.
Yeah. No, it was not a nice tile to have, but I think I probably would have cut it to try and shut out the hand and try to catch one cut norths off.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, and it didn't come out. I'm just like,
Nosti had too much discipline, unfortunately.
Yeah. Yeah, no, Nosty's one that I know that I can't pull that kind of shit on. I was more aiming for the other players and hope that they would. Especially because it was Nosty's wind as well, but yeah. So. But yeah.
But yeah, good. Solid win today. Nice first place.
Good start at least.
Yeah, absolutely. Best of luck for your future games. Hopefully you do well. I mean, I'm hoping that you do well.
Yeah, I was gonna say same to you actually.
All right, we'll catch you next time. But yeah, good job today. Nice first place.
Yep. Thank you. And we'll see you. Yeah, good luck.
Yep.
I assume you guys are gonna look at the scoring and stuff.
Yep,
so
we're gonna have a look
leave
at
you
the. Yep. All right. Catch. Alrighty. So to put up the scores for today, so we do see that the game we watched, which is the leftmost one here, we had Oz in first place, Nosti in second, AVJH in third, and Forte in last place. In the second game, we do see the big winner is Tile Dreaming again, which means that they raked 2 first places. Holy crap. And then Powerpuff Boys, Uni Fan Club, and Long John Silver. And finally, for this game, we see that Perky from Khan for Fun. Isn't this the new player you're talking about?
Nah,
No?
these are all returning players. I think they just lost their IDs.
Oh, okay. I didn't recognize that they're Perky, but okay. Yep, so Perky came first, then Cyber77, which is a new one. I have no idea who they are. Then ESP came third, and Homori came last. Having a quick look at the overall standings. So yeah, this is our standings as they are for the end of day 1. So Tile Dreaming raking those 2 aggressive first places and putting themselves in a nice first position. And then you just have blocks of other people. So, presumably Powerpuff Boys got a first and a second. The same as Khan for Fun. And then Atasuki and Dark Flame Curse Totoro get like 1-3 or 2-2 or something like that. And, that kind of movement. But, yep.
Yeah, I was just thinking unfortunate second result for Long John Silver, because it looks like they would have taken the 51 first and then taken another 51, a 51 4.
Yeah, but it seems like they ended up on like a close to 0, and we're still early on, so it's
basically plus minus. Yeah,
basically plus minus 0. Oh crap. Yep. All right. But yeah, I think that is all from us today. Do join us tomorrow where we have these Hanchans being played. Take a screen capture or something if you want to know the games. We're probably just going to improvise on who we decide to watch tomorrow, so
we'll figure it out.
Yeah, exactly. We'll figure it out while we're there. But yeah, so I'm JCakes, SBT above.
I'm SBT.
And yeah, thank you guys for joining us. Hopefully we'll see you tomorrow. Until then, catch you guys later.